Yes, good morning all. This is Vipul, and we are dealing with our first assignment, that is graph theory. And we had already discussed about this assignment in the previous lab. In the lecture portion, we reached up to the might be regular graph, is it? And you guys were instructed to complete this assignment up to question number 9, is it? So first of all, let me know, are you facing any kind of issue from question 1 to question 9? Because I had assigned this particular work in the last
So we
week
have done till 8th.
till 8th. Okay, good. Yeah, subgraph is yet we are supposed to discuss
Yes,
about the
sir.
subgraph.
So in that also the 6th was remaining.
Six, you may define only regular graph, Euler, even you may define Euler graph. If degree of all the vertices is even, then that graph will be known as a Euler graph. But yet I had not delivered that particular Hamiltonian graph and Euler graph, so it's okay. In the question number 6, you are good up to regular graph, is it? And in question 5, observe the question 5. Draw K5,
So we have done
K3,
this.
comma 5, and K2, 2,6. So we are good. What we mean by K5? K5 is a complete graph with the 5 vertices. Is it? In that graph,
Yes, sir.
in that graph, degree of each and every vertices will be 5 minus 1. That means 4.
4.
Is it? But in the previous week, we were not able to go for the complete bipartite graph, is it? Now, both the notation after K5, that is K3, 5 and K2, 6, is it? In that, both that are complete bipartite graph. And I would like to listen what we mean by complete bipartite graph from your side. Who will define complete bipartite graph for me? Any of you? Pavdeep, Meghna, Arpit, any of you? Bharti, can you unmute yourself here, Bharti? Bharti, you are here. You need to unmute yourself, Bharti. Bharti, unmute yourself. Yes, dear.
Hello, sir, Bhavdeep.
No, wait, Bharti. Wait. Mute yourself, Bharti. I would like to listen from the Bharti. Bharti, are you going to unmute yourself or not? Can't unmute right now. Lots of noise around. Okay, Hitesh, Kriplani. Yes, Hitesh. Can you define that complete bipartite graph for me? What we mean by complete bipartite graph? Oh, it will be good if you can define bipartite graph only. Complete bipartite graph छोड़ दे, सिर्फ bipartite graph अगर बता सके तो good. Hitesh, अभी तो हम लोग बात कर रहे थे. You were in position to talk with me, but now we are saying 1 minute. I'm waiting. Good, make it fast. We guys are waiting. और जिन लोगों को क्वेश्चन 1 से 8 में कुछ भी डाउट है, here we will be discussing. घर पे डिस्टर्बेंस है, सॉरी सर, 1 मिनट जल्दी कर बेटा. Isha Dadania, are you there? Isha Dadania. Isha. Janvi. Isha, then
Yes,
unmute.
sir.
Yes, first of all, Isha, unmute yourself here. Isha Dadania. Yes, Isha. Can you define bipartite graph for me? What we mean by bipartite graph?
सर डेफिनेशन याद नहीं है बट ऐसे याद है कि K3 5 है तो तीनों वर्टेक्स है जो लेफ्ट हैंड साइड है उसको राइट हैंड साइड पे कनेक्ट करना है तीनों के तीनों 5 वर्टेक्स.
Okay. Yes, Janvi, will you?
Sir, in bipartite graph, the vertices are partitioned into two non-empty subsets.
Good.
And in complete that each and every edges are connected to every vertices.
Each and every vertex of one of the partition will be connected with other partition, is it?
Yes, sir.
So in the bipartite graph, what we are doing, we are partitioning a vertex set of that particular graph. Usually we will be labeling that partition as V1 and V2, and all the edges which we will be having in that graph will have one of the endpoint in vertex set V1 and other endpoint in vertex set V2 only. None of the pair of vertices from one of the partition will have the connection. Is it? That is a meaning, or you can say interpretation of a bipartite graph. And if we talk on the complete bipartite graph, then each and every vertex of one of the partition must have the connection with other partitions, all the vertices, is it? Then that particular graph will be known as a complete bipartite graph. But the most important thing is that in the bipartite graph, we must have two different partitions, two non-empty partitions of the vertex set, and every vertex will have the endpoint over both that, is it? Now, if we wish to go for, ये last week में नहीं हम कर पा रहे थे, पर अब कर पाएंगे K3,5. If we wish to go for K3,5, then what we will be doing, we will be giving three vertices in one of the partition. Suppose V1, V2, V3 in one of the side, one of the left-hand side partition, and V4, V5, V6, V7, V8. Rest of five vertices will be in the other partition, and we must have connection between all of them. Is it? Then it will be known as a complete bipartite graph. So surely you will able to go for K3,5 as well as K2,6 as well as ये मैंने वो पीपीटी में भी दे रखा है आप लोगों को कि कैसे ड्रॉ करना है. सो शायद वो बाकी रह गया था, तो वो भी आप कर सकते हैं. बिफोर दैट सम ऑफ द क्वेश्चन वाज दैट फॉर क्वेश्चन नंबर 4, so that the maximum number of edges in the simple graph with n vertices. कोई graph है, if we are having a simple graph means that graph must be free from self loop as well as parallel edges, and that particular graph is having n number of vertices, then the maximum number of edges that particular graph can have, that is n into n minus 1 divided by 2. If you try to exceed the number of edges, then that particular number, that is n into n minus 1 divided by 2, then surely that graph will have either self loop or parallel edges, is it? So this number gives us a maximum number of edges in a simple graph with n vertices. If we are having simple graph with 10 vertices, then that particular will be 10 into 9 divided by 2, 45 number of edges we may adjust. Until that graph will remain simple only. That graph will be free from self loop as well as parallel edges. So yes, उसका भी proof मैंने दे के रखा है उस PPT में. Is it how you are supposed to prove that particular? उसके लिए कुछ हम एक दो result use कर रहे थे, अगर आपको याद है. We were having one of the formula, that is r into n divided by 2. Is it? What is r? What is n? One of that represents the degree of vertex. One of that represents the number of vertices that particular graph is having. So r into n divided by 2, using that particular formula, you may even prove this particular result. Is it? And then after question number 7, number of this particular question is actually theorem number 2. So uska bhi proof maine de ke rakha hai usme, us PPT mein. And for the question number 8, you are supposed to draw one of the graph with some of the characteristic. Question 8 bhi kuch aisa tha, and similarly question 3 was also that. Now I would like to know, first of all, I would like to know all of you are done with this. कोई बाकी है कि हर कोई बच्चा यहाँ तक complete करके बैठा है? Drop a message on the chat box. Drop a message on the chat box right now. How many of you are done? How many of you are done with the assigned work? Vibhusha is done. No. Vibhusha का comment थोड़ा पहले था. Bhavdeep is done. Bharti is done. Hitesh ने कर लिया है. Nidhi is done. Meghna is done. Sushil, Chanvi, Aditya, Vibhusha. What about others? What about Arpit? What about Aditya? Yes, Gamara is here. Okay. Divya ने कर लिया है. Vibhusha ने कर लिया है. Yes, Gamara. Yes, so let me ask one of you to share your screen and let me check how you guys are doing that. Yes, so yes, Gamara, are you there? Unmute yourself, dear.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can you unmute yourself? Okay, sorry. Can you share your screen?
Sir, I have just joined and I need to find my book.
Yeah. Identify your book. I'm giving you 2 minutes.
And
Quickly.
Hello, sir. Can you allow me 5 to 10 minutes, please? Because I have done roughly. And
Okay, yes.
Just by putting formulas and counted.
Okay, Bharti. Parthi Kumari, are you there? Parthi Kumari, are you there? Can you unmute yourself and can you share your work with all of us? Yes, please. Look, this is the biggest problem I am facing in the online mode because अगर आप मेरे सामने हैं, then I can easily verify that work, whether you guys are doing that properly or not, whether you need a kind of correction over there. आप ऐसे ही एग्जाम में लिखेंगे तो चलेगा नहीं चलेगा. I need to check, I need to verify that, is it? So this is one of the biggest problem we guys are facing. We guys means faculty are facing. We are not in position to assess the things like this, is it? Parthi is not replying yet. Parthi, are you there, dear? You're dropping message on the chat box, but are you in position to share your screen and wait? All of you, I'm giving you 2 minutes to all of you. Be ready with your paper, be ready with your lab book quickly. I'm giving you 2 minutes. All of you are supposed to be ready with your lab book. Okay. I'm going to ask any of you to share that particular work. I'm giving you 2 minutes. Take your time. I'm waiting. Let me know when one of you is ready with your work. Okay. This is little disappointing. I'm waiting here. I'm waiting only here. Yes, Bhati, please. When you need to unmute yourself. When you need to unmute yourself. Okay. Okay. Move to the next page. Move to the next page. Try to try to focus a bit more with your camera. Okay. Okay. On the next page. On the next page. Yes. Bhati, आपकी स्क्रीन चली गई बेटा. Sir, I have yet not done in the lab book. I will do it today. What is this, Meghna? You said you are done with the assigned work. Yes, Bhavdeep. Value. हाँ ठीक है. Wait, Bhavdeep. Yes, Nidhi. First of all, unmute yourself and then share your screen.
Yes sir, good morning sir.
Good morning. Very good morning.
तो शेयर करूं?
Yes.
सर मना कर रहा है, आप मेन रिप्रेजेंटेटिव है तो.
It is not like that. It is not like that. Let me stop my screen sharing. Now you will able to do my.
Yes sir.
हो रहा है निधि कि नहीं बेटा?
हाँ सर. सर विजिबल है स्क्रीन?
Now it's there. Yeah. Yes, perfect. Good. So this is assignment one, question number one. Good. थोड़ा नीचे ले. Good. On the next page, quickly, on the next page.
Question number 2.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Next page.
Perfect. You didn't verify that
Which question, sir?
you were supposed to verify that first theorem of the graph theory for all the graphs of second question. It's fine. जाने दे. Next page पे ले.
So 3 ही पेज थे, मतलब मैंने क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 2 3 4 5 एंड 8 क्वेश्चन ये किया. मतलब 6th और 7th वाला आपने बोला था कि आप बताओगे.
अभी कंप्लीट कर दो चलो.
यस सर.
Good. Stop your screen and mute कर दे. Yes, Bhavdeep, will you? Then after we are waiting
Yes, sir.
for
I'm
just
taking photograph. 1 minute.
Mohammed. Are you there, Mohammed? Mohammed Cave. Will you share your work, dear? थोड़ा सा time. Waldy, are you in position to share your lab book with all of us? Waldy,
Yes, sir.
are you in position to share that particular assignment one from question 1 to question 8?
No, sir, not today. I'll share next.
That means you have not completed that particular part, is it?
Yes, I haven't done all.
It's not good. You need to complete your work on time, is it?
Yeah,
Take care
you're
for
right.
that.
I
Give me
will.
1 minute. Yes, Mohammed and Bhavdeep, we are waiting for you.
Yes, sir. I'm downloading it. 1 minute.
Okay, Mohammed, that means आपने भी काम पूरा नहीं किया था, Mohammed. Look, this is the biggest issue we guys are facing. So you will be not having any kind of watch on your work. जो लोग काफी 100% में से 10% बच्चे ऐसे होते हैं कि जो खुद का काम कर लेंगे without any watch, और बाकी के मैं भी I also belongs to the rest of 90. If I'm not having that particular pressure on me कि भाई कोई देखने वाला है कि नहीं देखने वाला है, तब तक वो काम मैं नहीं करता था जब when I was a student, is it? So उससे काफी लॉस होगा बेटा. So वो भी चाहिए यार. ऐसे नहीं हो सकता कि बोल दिया है कि बस कर लेंगे फिर वो इस वीक करेंगे या नेक्स्ट वीक करेंगे या फिर बिफोर द सबमिशन आप करेंगे. काफी सेमेस्टर में ऐसा फेस किया होगा आपने कि बिफोर सबमिशन यू गाइस आर हैविंग लॉट्स ऑफ वर्क.
Hello,
Yes,
sir.
Bhavdeep. Yes, Bhavdeep. Now it's visible. Yes, please.
So should I zoom in?
थोड़ा जूम इन कर, उस विंडो को बड़ा कर दे. Yes.
तो इससे बड़ा नहीं होगा.
ठीक है, नहीं, this is fine, this is visible.
The
Yes,
first
yes.
question.
Yes, थोड़ा नीचे जा.
So second and third.
ये तूने क्या लिखा है? 4 8 4 8 7 14 3 26. What is that?
Sir, ये वो vertices और edges.
Number of vertices is 4 and total of degree of 4 the vertices is 8, is it?
Yes,
But
sir.
do you think this is the proper way to mention? No, na?
सर उस दिन जल्दी में करा था.
यही मेरा इशू. मैं यही तो बोल रहा हूँ बेटा, ऐसा नहीं है कि ये. यस, यू गाइस आर गुड. सपोज वी आर हैविंग अ काइंड ऑफ एमसीक्यू एग्जामिनेशन एंड दिस इंफॉर्मेशन इज परफेक्ट. मुझे पक्का पता है कि यस तेरे पास वो समझ है जो द वे आई हैड कन्वे दैट पर्टिकुलर मैसेज वही तेरे दिमाग में है. गुड. बट वी आल्सो नीड टू फोकस ऑन द प्रेजेंटेशन फ्रॉम द एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. ठीक है, चलो अभी
Yes,
तो समझ में आ रहा है ये.
sir.
आगे नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे जा. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे जा. थोड़ा जूम कर.
Sir, fourth question.
Simple graph, number of ages.
Sir,
Simple
no
graph,
loop, no
no loop,
parallel edges,
no loop,
maximum
no parallel. ठीक है, मतलब
edges.
तो वही निकल रहा है, पर वो फॉर्मेट प्रॉपर होना चाहिए. Maximum degree is equals to n minus 1 for one of the graph, for one of the vertex. Yes, maximum degree हो सकती है
Sir,
n
one
minus.
of the vertex.
Yes, one of the vertex is n minus 1. Now graph is having n vertices, then it will be n to n minus 1. लाइक दैट. ऐसे आपने प्रूव किया. ठीक है, दिस इज परफेक्ट, दिस इज गुड. नीचे जा. द वे यू आर राइटिंग, वो थोड़ा ऊपर ले, थोड़ा ऊपर ले, थोड़ा ऊपर ले. द वे यू आर राइटिंग dv इक्वल्स टू n into n minus 1, dv इक्वल्स टू 2e. that dv that means you want to say that is degree of vertex, is it? dv means
Yes,
you
sir.
want to say degree of vertex, but it is not the proper notation. It should be d in bracket v. ठीक है, पहले
Okay.
लाइन में जिस तूने लिखा है समेशन.
Yes, sir. Sir, वो
That is perfect.
differentiation वाला हो गया.
हाँ, इसका मतलब कुछ अलग और निकलेगा. So that is not the
Yes, sir,
valid
yes, sir.
presentation. That is what I am saying. Question 5, yes, complete graph तूने ड्रॉ किया, फिर complete bipartite
Sir,
graph किया. गुड गुड गुड. उन सभी को नीचे लो, नोटेशन देते हैं हमको.
सर वो सर लिखने रह गए सर 2/3
हाँ
कॉमा वो.
हाँ. Question 8, 5 degree 4 2 5 2 2. ये 5 4s are 20, 2 2s are 4. पता नहीं क्या लिख रहा है. वो
सर
तेरी
वो
समझ
सर
में
उसको
आएगा, मेरी समझ में नहीं आएगा. हाँ,
सर वो मल्टीप्लाई करके फिर वो n into n minus 1/2 फॉर्मूला.
ठीक है, नेक्स्ट पेज
सर
पे
वो
ले.
आया
ये
नहीं सर, वो
खत्म
पूरा
हो गया.
फोटो सर वो पेज के नीचे.
ठीक है, खत्म हो गया. इसके बाद तेरे पास नेक्स्ट पेज नहीं है. थैंक यू भवदीप.
सर वो सर एक क्वेश्चन सर वो सेकंड वो प्रूफ था वो सर आपने बोला था मैं शेयर करूंगा, तो फिर वो वाला नहीं करा था.
वो अभी तो हो गया. अभी तो वो मेरी पीपीटी जो मैंने शेयर की उसमें है.
यस सर वो नहीं
इवन
करा
वी
है
हैड.
बाकी.
ठीक है, वो अभी नहीं किया तूने. ठीक है,
तो
बाकी
इसमें
वी.
सर लिखा नहीं है.
बाकी वी हैड डिस्कस दैट पर्टिकुलर प्रूफ इन
हाँ
लेक्चर.
सर वो क्लास में डिस्कस.
वी आर डन. ओके, गुड गुड गुड.
सर वो
यू.
सर उसको सर वो v1 v2 लेके और फिर से उसके प्रूफ करना है.
ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. इसको निकाल दे, अपनी स्क्रीन बंद कर दे तू. तो हर एक को पूछूंगा मैं. विभूषा, विभूषा, आपका काम पूरा हो चुका है, बाकी है. विभूषा, पहले ये बताओ. Look, I am concerned about the presentation, is it? अब प्रदीप इतना समझ रहा है, फिर भी उसका presentation is not perfect. Yes, Vibhusha, so are you in position to share that particular with us? कर सकती है, हाँ या ना? Yes, please go ahead. Vibhusha, are you doing that or not, Pradeep? So even you are taking photographs and then we will be sharing with the PC the same way. Look, I have done it roughly, sir. Is it? That is what my concern is. The rough work will not work in a lab book, is it? Because the lab book is the only authentic document. I uttered this particular line so many times in front of all of you. Okay, ruk jao. Now, let me know of one of the fixed time where all of you will be done with the work. आप ही चूज करो. आप एक टाइम बता दो कि सर we will be good up to this time.
So it will be better, sir, if you create this assignment a fixed time to submit in Google Classroom. So, sir, it will be better that everyone should have a deadline to submit it.
Even we had done this particular with some of the other subjects, पर वहाँ पे भी वो ठीक से नहीं हो रहा था. ठीक है, पर अब यही करते हैं हम. You guys
सर एक फिक्स टाइम हो जाएगा तो सर सबको मतलब ऐसा
done
रहेगा कि
done
सबमिट करना ही है आज.
fixed time वो बोल दूं whether I'm
तो वो आप
allotting.
सर उसके बाद लॉक कर देना. तो सर अगर वो
लोग
जिसने सबमिट कर दिया उसका हो जाएगा, जिसने नहीं करा उसका रह जाएगा.
या वो थोड़ा स्ट्रिक्ट ही होना पड़ेगा लग रहा है ऐसा. ठीक है. Yes, Google Classroom is best for that particular good. We will create three separate, no, only single. हमारे क्लास का तो Google Classroom है ही.
सर
बस
एक
टाइम
में ही हो जाएगा सर वो तो.
हाँ एक ही में हो जाएगा वो. And I am also the teacher over that. मधु मैम ने मुझे ऐड किया ये. So we'll assign over that only. And the instruction is that जो भी काम हुआ इस लैब में, suppose we have discussed, भले ही 5 ही क्वेश्चन तुमको अलॉट किए, 5 की या 15 की, is it? You guys are supposed to submit that particular by the end of the week. आज मान लीजिए this is Tuesday, आपको संडे तक वो काम कंप्लीट करके उसमें डाल देना है. ठीक है. I'm gonna create that particular work. I'm gonna create that particular job on the classroom. वो आप सभी के साथ शेयर वहीं पे कर दूंगा. ठीक है. But the instruction is that by the end of that particular week, फिर चाहे मंडे है, ट्यूसडे है या वेडनेसडे, you will be submitting that on late by Sunday. Okay. वो हर किसी को कंप्लीट करके वहां पे डाल ही देना है, ताकि जब भी अगर इफ आई विश टू चेक या तो फिर मुझे कुछ करेक्शन भी करवाना है आपके वर्क में, देन आई विल बी शेयरिंग दैट स्क्रीन और हम यहाँ पे बात भी कर पाएंगे. बिकॉज अभी क्या हुआ, टाइम लगा कि भाई भवदीप ने फोटोग्राफ्स लिए, फिर उसने मेल किया, फिर डाउनलोड किया, ब्ला ब्ला ब्ला. इट टेक्स 2-3 मिनट्स, इज इट? तो वो नहीं होगा, वो टाइम बच जाएगा एंड वी मे डिस्कस दैट. ओके. तो आज कोई नया क्वेश्चन तो आसान नहीं कर रहा आपके, ये इसी में पूरा टाइम चला गया. सो व्हाट यू गाइस विल बी डूइंग, यू गाइस विल कंप्लीट दिस पर्टिकुलर अप टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 8 और वो हर कोई ठीक से लिखना है. देखो बेटा, क्वेश्चन भी मेंशन करो व्हेन यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग योर लैब बुक. क्वेश्चन शुड बी देयर, इज इट? And by the end of this particular week up to Sunday, late by Sunday, all of you will be submitting that over there. Okay. If you need any other kind of help from my side, then please let me know. Nina, wait, let me stop the recording of the session.